Hi, everybody. It's Heather Vickery. Welcome to this week's episode of Brave in Action. This is my weekly live show where I show up and share just one new, unique way that you can step out of fear and into bravery in every possible way. And so, for those of you who are new, welcome. I am a transformational success coach, and my goal in life and in work is to help you learn to like, love, and trust yourself as this version of you, as the person you are right now, today, in this moment, because you're no longer who you used to be, and you're not quite who you're going to be. But the person that exists today, right now, in this moment, deserves to be seen, deserves to feel worthy, deserves to expand and explore and dream and roll around in possibility and hope. You deserve that. You deserve it now. You deserved it before. You deserve it in the future. But right now, in this moment, that's all that exists, right? We can't change the past. It happened and now it's over. You have an opportunity right now to create the future that you most desire for yourself. And one of the ways that we can do that is by being a little bit self centered. Ooh, all the spidey senses go off, right? When I say that, being self centered, all the negative emotions pop up when you hear that. I know that they do. I know that the idea of being self-centered is something that we've always been told is bad or wrong. It's selfish. It's don't center yourself in the narrative. Um, don't make it all about you. Except, what if you should? What if that's actually the goal today, right now in your life? What if everything shifts the moment you decide to actually make things about you for you? I call it belonging to yourself. You've spent your whole life belonging to everyone and everything else. You belong to your parents, you belong to your churches, your communities, your schools, your sports teams, the PTA, whatever. When do you get to belong to yourself? And what does that look like? And what shifts when you choose to center yourself in your life first and then show up in all of those other places, in all of the other ways that you can show up, right? Give yourself the gift of that. And so, yes, I am here to invite you to be a little more self centered, to be a little more focused on you, to show up in the world with your own magic, taking up the space that you deserve to take up, because there is magic and allowing yourself to belong to yourself, to being the center of your world. This transformation sets off a chain reaction that is spectacular. When you love and care for yourself, you begin to radiate positivity and empowerment, and your actions then inspire those around you to do the same thing for themselves. You are, in effect, creating a world where people are unafraid to chase their dreams and express themselves fully and lift each other up because they're seeing you do that exact same thing. So imagine a world where self love and authenticity are just the norm for you and for everyone else. A world where individuals are empowered to be their best selves, where you're empowered to be your best self, and where you can contribute your unique gifts to the world and to the greater good of society and everyone around you. It's a journey toward self centeredness that is just about you, and yet somehow it is a catalyst for positive change on a global scale in a really massive, beautiful, wonderful way. Here are some really compelling reasons that embracing some self centeredness can be a game changer, not just for you, but for everyone, for the world around you. Before I dig into that, I just want to say for all of you, I went bold with this, right? The title of this, as crazy as it sounds, um, was either going to repel or attract people, right? The art of being self centered. Like, what? Because we don't think we want that. But listen, I'm here to break the rules. I'm here to shake things up. I'm here to call it like I see it. And there is an art to it, and it is a gift, and it can change the narrative. So, I truly hope that you will sit with this and sit in this space and um, find possibility for yourself. And as you're here and you're watching and you're listening, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments on what shows up for you, what feels good, what feels scary, what feels possible, what are the limiting voices, the roadblocks, the things that show up in your mind and in your heart and in your gut as you hear me sharing this. Believe it or not, embracing a little bit of radical self centeredness, which really is just belonging to yourself, it's just coming home to yourself. It helps you build confidence. You're going to start to radiate confidence because when you prioritize yourself, your confidence begins to skyrocket. And it isn't just about feeling good, it's super contagious. Self assured energy becomes almost like a beacon that encourages others to embrace their own worth. You stepping up into your power and into your own space creates this beautiful halo of possibility and light for the people around you to imagine doing the same thing for themselves. When you choose to center yourself in the narrative, come home to yourself, belong to yourself, you also begin to unleash your own creativity. Because when you focus on your own passions and your own desires, you really tap into a wellspring of creativity. You get to see within yourself more hope and more possibility. You get to discover the secrets that maybe you've been keeping from yourself, the things that you've been unwilling so far to admit. Maybe it feels scary to share those things with the world, except now they're there. And once you've seen them, you can't unsee them. Once you believe in your own possibility, once you believe in the power of your own dreams, once you believe in your own worthiness to take up space in the world, you cannot unsee it. It doesn't disappear, it's always there. And that helps you lead by example. Listen, you are a role model. I am a role model. Our children, our loved ones, they see us when we boldly chase our dreams. When other people see you go after what you want, allow yourself to feel worthy, to take up space, to belong to yourself, they learn the power of self care and self worth. They recognize that these things are vital. You will inspire other people to dream bigger and to choose for themselves. These lessons empower other people to chase their own aspirations with more bravery and more guts and more courage. And that is a difficult thing to do. But until we've seen other people do it, we can't really do it. You can't dream of things you've never imagined, right? This is you leading by example. It's lovely. It also allows you to maximize your own impact. You know, a self centered approach allows you to invest your own energy where it matters most. We can't change or control other people. We can only change and control ourselves, our actions, what we choose to believe in, our mindset, right? And so when you focus on yourself, you're focusing your energy on what you can control, what you can manage. When you are fulfilled, your efforts have a far greater impact. Suddenly, you're more equipped to make positive changes in the lives of others because you're choosing to make positive changes in your own life. And listen, those things attract other positive vibes. Surrounding yourself with positivity is a key component in focusing things on yourself, in discovering your own self worth, in taking up your own space, in belonging to yourself. When you cut out negativity, You create an environment that attracts other like-minded, uplifted individuals. This positivity begins to spread really like a beautiful wildfire. It's almost like sprinkling confetti, and then you keep finding it, or glitter. You keep finding it in the crevices everywhere. And this is not to say that we should have toxic positivity. We should not. You want to be honest about all of your feelings all the time. Yes, of course, sometimes things feel awful. Sometimes there are negative emotions and feelings. And I want you to be honest about that, because I do think that we have to feel them to release them. The goal, though, isn't to ruminate in them. It isn't to roll around in the negative. It's to honor it, acknowledge it, look at it without judgment, and then move through it and look for the lessons and look for the positive signs and look for the things that are working. Focus on what's good instead of what isn't. It doesn't mean pretending you don't feel your feelings. We definitely want you to feel your feelings. But also, what are you going to choose to put the majority of your focus on? It makes a huge difference. If you decide, and I hope that you do, to center yourself a little bit in the narrative, to own your self-worth, to take up the space that you deserve to take up, you're going to find that it reduces stress and burnout. When you are recharged, when you have more energy, when you feel rested, you begin to create an environment that allows you to handle challenges, to rebound quicker, to contribute more positively to the things that matter to you, to your work, to your family, to your community. But it all has to start with you choosing to center yourself. That art of being self-centered, that is where it begins. You deserve to rest. You deserve to speak your truth. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to trust your own voice and your own inner knowing and your own intuition. And when you choose that, you give a better version of yourself to the world at large. This is you choosing to inspire authenticity in yourself and in others. Your journey towards self-centeredness encourages authenticity for everyone around you. When people see you embracing your true self and your flaws and your hopes and your dreams and your fears, they are then inspired to shed their own masks and embrace their own authenticity. And it is such a beautiful gift. So, how do you kickstart something like this? How do you start a self-centered revolution, putting yourself first and inspiring others? Well, I'm inviting you to make a me-centered manifesto. This is an opportunity to jot down your goals, your dreams, and then step into creating them. You know, you can surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. You can shed the negativity like the incredible human being that I know you to be. We could sprinkle a little sass in there. One of the ways you can do that is by taking advantage of a brand new, completely free mini course that I created called the Dreamscaping Mini Course. It's a 15-minute video and a workbook, but it will help you learn to dream beyond barriers, to imagine things that you maybe have thought are impossible. I'm going to share a little bit more about that in the coming weeks, but it is so cool that I decided to just give it away for free because I don't want to gatekeep this. If you go to vickeryandco.com/dreamscape, you can download it, go dream, and then come back and tell me about your dreams. Come back and share with me what feels wildly unrealistic and how you're going to center yourself in the narrative so that you can start to create those beautiful, unrealistic dreams. I can do it. I have done it. You can do it. And I'm guessing maybe in some ways you've done it too. If you really reflect, if you really look deep down, deep inside, I'm guessing you'll find things that you now take for granted that you have achieved and created that at one point in your life never seemed viable or possible. It's a very exciting opportunity. I'm really excited to hear what you guys think of it. I hope that you will check out the Dreamscaping mini course, vickeryandco.com/dreamscape. Check it out. Find out for yourself what is holding you back. You got to dream big in order to achieve big. And I believe in you. So at the end of my weekly live show, I always pull a Create Brave card. This is a deck of manifestation cards that I co-created with my beautiful, amazing, wonderful friend, Rachel Swanson. She is a gift to the world, and she is certainly a gift to me. And so they are just cards to help you guide and manifest your next steps. They have a beautiful focus word and affirmation and gorgeous artwork. So I always like to pull one at the end of the weekly live show just to see what message the universe has for us today. And let's see here. I shuffle until the right card shows up. Oh my goodness. It's taking a while today. What? Oh, there she is. She fell. Excuse me while I go down and pick that up. Oh my goodness. Whoo! This feels apropos. I hope that Rachel sees this. Crumbling. Let me take it closer for you. I accept that some things must fall apart. Take a look at that card. How does it make you feel? What does it make you think? I accept that some things must fall apart. What do we have to let go? What do we have to allow to fall apart in order to create new, better, more? It's so hard to let go of things that have felt true to you, honest and supportive. It is so hard to let go of something either that's good to make room for something that's better, or equally as important to let go of something that used to be good that isn't anymore and that doesn't serve you anymore. I'm going to read you from the guidebook, Crumbling. I accept that some things must fall apart. Allowing what no longer serves us to wash away opens space for new growth. Accepting and allowing these changes rather than fighting them will pave the way for new opportunities. As painful as it can be, sometimes things have to fall apart in order for us to see a new, stronger version that is meant for us. Not all foundations are built to last. If you feel the ground beneath you starting to shift, perhaps it's time to allow something to crumble in order to build new things. Allow this to be okay. Welcome the crumbling. Prioritize being open and willing to receive signs to let you know when it's time to let go. Imagine what remarkable things can be erected in this new, glorious space. What is this bringing up for you? What is it that is you need to let crumble and go away so you can build something new? Ask yourself that and be honest. This brings up a lot of personal stuff for me, and I'm going to sit with it. I'm going to meditate on it for sure. In the guidebook, we have a Create Brave prompt. It's just a thing you can go out and try to help you lean into this, this statement, this focus. Find a fluid element like sand, water, or dirt and scoop it into your hands and feel it release. As you let go from your hands, be aware of what else you're releasing. What a beautiful invitation. What do you need to let crumble or release in order to be a little self-centered, in order to allow yourself to take up space, to feel worthy, to feel valued and valuable? How can you create brave today? Thank you so much for being here with me. It was a joy. As always, I'm here every Thursday at 11 a.m. Central. And I bring a new topic every single week. As always, I love to connect with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts, what speaks to you, what resonates with you. Send me a DM. You can always send me an email. We can connect in all the places. I'm on almost all the social platforms. I want you to know that I believe in you so deeply and so completely that I know your self centeredness can change the world. And I invite you to explore hope and possibility on your own, with me, with others. And until we get a chance to chat again, I'm Heather Vickery, reminding you today and every single day to go out and choose bravely. Bye now. Mm-hmm. Well, where is it then? Oh, she put it under Team Brave. Hey, Google, how do you spell carousel? I have been live streaming this whole time, you guys. Sorry about that.